Hi everybody, this is Sonia. Welcome back to my channel. This is catcrazycreations. I hope everybody is doing well and that you have had a lot of stitching, crafting time since my last video. I know I have. Before we get started, I would like to welcome any of you that are new. I hope you enjoy what you see and that you will consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell, and that will let you know when I upload videos. And if you are a returning viewer or subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support, for continuing to come back and see what I'm working on. I do appreciate it so much. Before we get started, I'd like to say a little bit about what this channel is. This is a cross stitch and a crochet channel primarily. I will, on occasion, if I'm working on something else, other crafts, I will show those. I do a tiny bit of scrapbooking. I will show haul, but only on occasion. I have done product reviews, not sponsored, just stuff that I have used personally, and I will share my thoughts on those or show you how a product works. I do those on occasion. I also do life updates, just what's going on around. I work on a sheep farm and just kind of and live on it as well. And I just kind of go over sometimes what's been going on in my life and this and that here. And I also show pets, and that's really about it. But yeah, I would love to have you come aboard and follow me on my journey. So let's go ahead and get started. Sorry for, I'm looking a little shadowy again. So I'm in front of windows, I've got windows behind me, and I don't know, I just look dark. I don't know if it's coming across to you that way. If it is, I'm very sorry. I am trying to figure things out in this house with lighting. Okay, so the first thing that I want to show is my new start. It's Tiny Modernist, and it is month of the year, and this is February. I love this one. I love the giraffes with their necks intertwined into a heart, the hearts around them, the pink banner with February, the red and pink flowers, the red border, just speaks Valentine's, love. I really, really like this one. And this is where I'm at. I've made a lot of progress on this one. So I've finished the sky. The other giraffe will go here. The hearts are done. I have to finish the grass, the other giraffe, the banner, and the frame. But it is adorable. This is worked on 14 count white Aida, which was from my stash. I'm trying to use up my stash. And all the colors are what was called for. So I'm really, really loving this one. It's a really fun stitch, and it's really seems to be a quick stitch. Some of them are quick, and others seem like they take forever. And this one seems to be more a quick stitch. Okay, so moving on to my finish. I have finished Raven Queen by Mirabilia. And there she is. She is just beautiful. I enjoyed working on her. She is worked on 16 count pewter Aida. I used all the colors that were called for. But yeah, she is Amazing. Just get a little bit of a close-up here. Yeah, she took me about 3 years to finish. I started her in 2019 and I just finished her. So yes, there she is, completely finished, beaded, and I loved working on her. And I would not surprise myself if I did not find another one and start that as well, because I really, really enjoyed it. So that's my finish. Raven Queen worked on 16 count pewter Ada, and all the beads, everything was what was called for. So I'm really happy she is done. Okay, so from then I had another new start, which was from Heirloom Treasure. It is Mice Stitching. So it is this one. And I really, really love this. I love that it says, I love cross stitch, is what they are working on. It's got the hoop. It's got the embroidery scissors. It's got the floss. It's got needles. The one up here has a needle. And it's just, I love it. And it came with white Ada, and these are the colors. But I was not, when I started this, I was not in the mood to separate all these. So I had all of these colors in my stash DMC. They're DMC colors. So I just went in my stash and pulled them that way. So what I am going to do when I finish this pattern is I will have this as a kit as it came to me with the Ada, and I will do a giveaway on it, because I only, so far in my cross-stitching career or hobby, whatever you want to call it, I usually will stitch something once. I have never stitched anything more than one time. So I don't foresee restitching this. So I will be doing a giveaway on it. So anyway, I took the white, I wanted something different. So I went from the white Ada to Under the Sea Fabrics Clarice, 14 count Ada, and it's a 13 by 17 inch piece. So here it is, very colorful, very colorful, and I love it. And so what I am doing, this is the top mouse with the needle. The needle will go here. This is the start of the hoop. This is going to say stitch. I just haven't got the back stitching on it yet. So what this is this will be the hoop. So the fabric, instead of it being white like it was on the picture I showed you, it's going to be that color. And their aprons, this is the apron. This was actually just the Ada. So I went ahead and I am putting in the color of the apron. I'm using Ecru. I thought white was going to be just way too bold. So I'm using ecru, and there's the little hand or arm right there. But I think the way I have it positioned, that all of the mice and the color of the dresses is going to work out perfectly. So yes, it's very colorful, but I'm trying to step away from just like the whites. And I have a lot of projects that were done on white or ecru, or so I'm just trying to step away, but I think it's going to look really good once it's done. So anyway, there it is again. So this will be the color of the fabric that I'm working on, and then this is the one I'm working on right now, is her. So that is my new start, making good progress, enjoying it very much. Okay, and the last thing that I want to show is a Titanic. And I am right about here now. This is worked on 14 count black Ada, and I took out this where it shows the picture very lightly. So here is the iceberg. So I've done these, I've done this 1, 2, well anyway, that's not what they have, but anyway, I've done these 2 pages, which is the iceberg, these 2 pages, which is sky and iceberg water. I'm on this one. So I was noticing, because I do them like this, so I'm up here, but I noticed I'm going to hit the ship. And that's really exciting. I cannot wait for that. So the ship will be on my second page. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. Okay. And here it is. I've got the glare, trying to hold it to the side. So there it is. There's the iceberg and the water. I love how that looks. And then I have finished the water from the last video, and I'll go ahead and stick in a picture of where it was last time you seen it. Okay, so as you can see, I was down in the water. I had not started the lighter colors, so I finished all the lighter colors, and now I have moved up. I'm back up into the sky again. But probably right around here, I'm going to get into the Titanic. And I'm really excited about that. I'm sorry about the glare. So there it is, kind of a side. I have it kind of turned. I really love how the iceberg looks coming out of the water. So, and like I said, it's worked on 14 count black Ada, and I have no problems seeing the holes. The holes are big enough that, see, they are plenty big. So I have no problem seeing through them. There's enough light comes through that I can see. So yeah, this is just a slow goer because there is a lot of confetti. The sky is not confetti heavy. The sky is pretty much just one color, and then I add in for the stars. But when I get down into like the iceberg, the water, then that's what really slows me up. So it is a slow goer of a project, but I am enjoying working on it. And yeah, so those are what I have been up to. I am just so happy that I have finished Raven Queen and starting on something else out of my stash. I'm really just trying to work with stash. I'm trying to I have, like I said, this week I'm going to go through my bags and start pulling out for giveaways and pulling out to put in my Etsy store. So I'm going to start doing that this week. And things that I that I knew I would cross stitch, those are what I'm going through and pulling and working on. I'm trying not to buy anything new or different. I just want to get through what's in my stash. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And before we go, remember my last video, I said that there was 3 kits. I'm going to start going back to my 4 whip rotation. So there were 3 kits that I really wanted to start and wanted you to pick for me. And they were the Jiffy Hang In There Kitty, and they were Riola's embroidery kit, the beaded strawberry, or it was At the Beach from Jan Lynn. And the winner of it was this, Jiffy. I had 12 people like this one, and this one was tied for 7 apiece. And I'm still doing them. This one I will start this week to get it into my rotation. And these I think I am going to use as part of my Stitch Mania this year. So these 2 I'm still working on, but they will, I think, be for that because I want to work on them too. So with this, what will happen is Monday, which would be tomorrow, I will start on the My Stitching for 3 days, Monday through Wednesday. Then I will go to this Thursday through Saturday. Sunday, I will do the months of the year. And then the following Monday, I will be a week on Titanic. I work on Titanic for 1 week because it's a slow goer. I'm trying to make as much progress as possible. So that is what my plans are. I'm going to start going back to the 4 whip. So, yeah, I think that's all for this time. Thank you so much once again for coming back, for liking, for sharing, for commenting on my videos. I do appreciate it so much. I am hearting your comments. Things around here, by the time evening rolls around, I'm just tired. And so I am trying to heart everyone's comments so that you know that I've read them, and I do appreciate it. And I'm taking whatever questions you have, and I am writing them down so that when I start my Stitch with Me's or Crochet with Me's, that I will have questions that I can work with. So once again, if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below, and I will use them in my future cross stitch with me. So anyway, and I also want to thank those of you that do share my videos. It helps to get my videos out to those people that do not know about my channel, and I really do appreciate that so much. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and stay safe, and I will see you on the next video. Take care.